For some reason, Kenny, that voice sounded familiar.
That was a nice video. I'll just leave it as that, man. That was a great music, great video.
That was your daughter.
Oh,
Come on, say it.
Promote it.
Hey, man, it's surprising.
Where can we get it at? iTunes?
That surprised me.
Starting next week.
Coming soon to HBO, in fact, on June 22nd. Bill Simmons has a new show any given Wednesday, and the premiere is, not ironically, on a Wednesday, June 22nd.
Ernie, that's a Shaq question.
No, it wasn't a question. I was just making a joke. Hey, Bill Simmons is here.
Question, though.
It's wonderful to see you, man. Good to see you again. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Congrats on the show.
Thank you. And thank you for the Time Warner synergy. It's been great.
What is the show about?
It's going to be conversations, little sports, little pop culture, little tech. I'm trying to get you for the first show.
Really? I heard. I've been working on that.
You know what everybody says
You
about
gonna get
Chuck
him for the first show?
They said after the NBA season, Chuck just checks out.
I do.
Like
I'm going to. As soon as this thing over.
Some saying during the season he checks out.
I'm going to Cuba as soon as this thing is over. I'll be down there smoking cigars as fast as I can get there.
And I hope they keep you over there, too.
Why does he have to recover from the season, though?
I don't know. No.
Because it's grueling.
Once basketball's over, I play golf, I fish, and I'm going to smoke a bunch of Cuban cigars.
And he does that on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
That's exactly
and Thursday
right.
he comes to work and does it
Bill,
Friday.
I got a question.
Yeah, please.
The name Any Given Wednesday. How long did it take you to come up with that?
Oh, days and days and days. It's hard to name stuff.
Yeah, everything's taken.
Yeah, it's hard.
Hey, one of the things that I know you're a huge Celtics fan.
Yes.
It has to be heartening for you to at least see them get back in the postseason now,
yes,
Bill.
but we have no stars.
Yeah,
We have Isaiah Thomas, who's an all-star, but, you know, as you're seeing right now, 5 of the best players in the league are in right now in this series. And I think there was a sliver of hope for Celtic fans with Durant in the second round when it seemed like OKC might lose to San Antonio in 5. You start thinking, oh, he's a free agent, maybe he'll opt out. And then Durant, the way he stepped up and the way that team stepped up, I think he stays. I mean, I really think they're going to win the title.
Do you really?
I do. This reminds me, sorry to bring this up, but 04 finals, Lakers-Pistons, and everybody kept waiting for the Lakers to turn the switch on it, and the Pistons were just hungry. They kept coming. They were so athletic, and at some point, it just kind of felt like you kind of knew.
You said they were coming and hungry. You see, we just showed Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
He's coming and he's hungry.
Yes. And the one thing that's really fascinating with Westbrook and Curry, and I've seen this with Chris Paul, too, going to Clipper games, I think Westbrook thinks he's better than Curry. And I think this bothers Chris Paul, too. I think he's heard all the Steph Curry love fest for 8 months, and he's playing it away like he's just trying to stick it to him.
Russell Westbrook thinks he's better than Russell Westbrook. He doesn't think anybody's better than him.
But, Bill, all great players think that.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, but when you played Jordan in '93...
I thought we were going to win.
You thought you were better than Michael Jordan?
Yes, I did.
No, you did
I thought
not.
we were going to win because when I played in Philadelphia, somebody showed me a stat. We beat them 12 straight times, the Bulls against the 76ers. I just thought Michael had more help.
But in the words of Charles Barkley, regular season means absolutely
no. I'm talking about in that series. I just thought they had more help. And let me tell you something. Russell Westbrook think he's better than anybody. But Chris Paul should think that, too.
And the other thing, I think teams have been kind of psyched out by the Warriors because, it's the bully syndrome. They've been so good this year. They keep coming in waves. This is the first team that's just punched them back. You came at them, and you can kind of feel it. You can feel the series shift in Game 3, and it hasn't changed.
So give me your prediction for the night.
I think the Warriors win tonight.
You think they win tonight?
But I think OKC finishes in 6.
Okay, I have another question for you.
Yeah.
Let's make like it's Wednesday, and it's any given Wednesday.
Yeah.
You have Charles Barkley right here, and he's going to be on your first show. What's your first question to Chuck?
Well, wouldn't it depend on what happened in the finals?
No,
the finals
because
right
Chuck,
after that.
But Chuck is Chuck.
Dude, I'm not going to be watching the finals. We're not working. I'm going to be in Cuba. You can ask me about Fidel Castro, but don't be asking me about the finals.
I'd actually probably, because the draft is the day after the show.
Right.
And Chuck has some good thoughts about the draft.
You mean a bunch of college players coming to the NBA who can't play? I'm really excited about it.
There it is. I love that first question.
So now we don't have to do it.
Oh, let me ask you a question. You consider yourself a basketball aficionado?
You sound like I'm not. It's just I'm like Russell Westbrook. I consider myself.
This guy's written a basketball book that's about yay thick.
Yeah.
So he knows his game.
There's another network got a show on called The Experts, and they're all coaches who got fired. Just for the record. You got the #1 pick in the draft. Who would you take?
Ben Simmons.
Why?
I think he was in a bad situation last year at OSU. I just think it was a weird mix of players, weird coaching situation. What do you think? You obviously still care about LSU.
He was a good player, but at times I don't think he was aggressive enough.
He
I
wasn't.
think, I still think he has to work on his jump shot when he gets to the next level. Of course, there's time for him to do that, but I definitely agree with you. He is the first pick. He is the best player. But at some times, I question his aggression.
I think the best thing that would happen to him is if he went second and got the chip on his shoulder. Yeah. But that's not going to happen.
Going second is a chip now.
Yeah.
Hey, why do you like OKC over, let's say, Cleveland in the NBA Finals?
They were such a frustrating team to watch this year. They drove me crazy. I never understood all the ISO ball and the one-on-one. I didn't understand why he didn't stagger the minutes to play Westbrook and Durant separately to carry the offense, stuff like that. It just seems like they came together. And it's a weird thing to say about basketball because it doesn't happen that often. But when it happens, you feel it. Somebody like Ibaka, who I felt like was marginalized a little bit in their offense, and now he seems re-engaged. And Adams is playing the best he's ever played. And just they all kind of fit collectively now.
But if you look at the stats, they were one of the worst teams in the NBA assist-wise. In the playoffs, they've been one of the best teams. I blame Russell Westbrook and Durant for not utilizing those guys more. And because these guys can play. Adams, Ibaka, Cantor, Russell and Kevin got the ball. Now they're one of the top assist teams in the league, and you see the proof is in the pudding.
But they're also, the rebounding has been the thing, and it's like once they figured it out, especially at the Warriors, I think you see so many teams try to get back to stop the Warriors in transition. And Oklahoma City went the other way. They're like, we're just going to crash the boards. We're getting every rebound.
Here's something, if you do have Charles on the show, you can ask him about this, too. He was recently involved in a three-point shootout.
Oh, my goodness.
At the peak in Oklahoma City.
Are we going to show this? Ernie, how many times are we going to show this, man?
We're just,
oh, my gosh, man. You keep this in your back pocket.
This was a 10-7 final score.
Squeaker.
20 shots. 10 out of 20, 7 out of 20. Hey, your thoughts?
Well, my thoughts is Chuck always gets mad when people take three-pointers who shouldn't take three-pointers. Nobody did that more than Chuck. You love Chuck and three-pointers.
Yeah, that's right. You won a game shooting a 3 one time.
Chuck was the worst three-pointer shooter in the history of the game.
Well,
there's Ernie Johnson. That's actually Ernie Johnson.
Ernie Bird Johnson.
There you go. Walk off, Ernie. Walk off, Ernie.
Hey, we're looking forward to Any Given Wednesday on June 22nd when it makes its premiere on HBO.
Thank you.
Bill, have a great show. And again, thanks for spending some time with us.
I
It's
hope this
always
isn't the
good to see
last
you.
time we see you guys.
Give us a call. We'll be on the show.
This won't be the last time you see that video of him winning against Chuck. He's been showing that.
Bill, I'll get back.
Should I roll that video or did they roll it in the truck?
You got a button that.
Be proud.
Ernie's got a button.
Be the Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Ernie, you got a button.
Did you see what happened after that the other night?
Okay. Gronk.
Throws this out there. He wants to challenge Shaq.
My coach is Kenny James Smith.
Yeah,
I will be ready.
Well,
Rob Gronkowski.
Watch this little video that Gronk put together.
Oh, let me see this.
Shaq, you don't want none of this.
Oh.
That's right, baby. You're lucky I can't make it down there this year.
Actually,
that's called editing.
Actually, you know what? I messed my thumb up last week, and I won't be able to.
Well, he said he can't come down here this year, so maybe it's a next season thing.
Where's he at? Boston? I can go to Boston.
Come on, man.
You think you can cram a couple more guys at that desk?
I agree with you,
Doesn't
Mark.
look ridiculous enough yet.
Hey, Mark,
thank you, Mark.
You are absolutely right.
Mark, you and your mother are very smart.
Yeah.
Both of y'all are very smart.
Everybody now, exhale. We're going to break.